Hi, I'm Jordan and welcome to my studio. So this is a shared studio space that I've just moved into. Over the years I've always subletted a space in shared artist studio spaces. So I've only been in here about 2-3 months, so let me show you around. Okay, so when you first come in around the corner, this is my embroidery station with a chair that I've had for several years. I got it secondhand. Let me show you the setup. I have an embroidery stand here, which I got maybe 2 years ago. It's the Lowry stand. So comes with a little cover for the magnifying light lamp, which I haven't plugged in, but yeah, fire hazard, so always keep the cover on. And then this all turns around and you can tighten it up to stop moving. Comes with a clamp that you just put your frame in, and it's all fully adjustable and fantastic. Definitely worth the investment, and I love that they had colours. Next to my station I have a vintage meat safe which has just got all my embroidery supplies, and I can just reach up here for things I'm actually working on. I would kind of like to have something here it's a bit lower, but I don't want more junk. And then behind me I've got stuff hidden away for storage, paper and patterns rolled up. There's an extra stretcher frame for really large embroidery frames to go here. Okay, over here opposite my embroidery chair is my cutting table, which is the IKEA Norden. So this is a second-hand IKEA Norden gate leg table. So the sides lift up, and then there's little and it's very wobbly. I got some custom legs risers made and put casters on there. I'll share the details below, but I've also done a video on my socials. It's a quick short recap if you want to check that out. So I keep stuff in the side. I've got my pattern weights there, some threads. Hopefully that's in focus. And then when I'm not using it, I just pop it to the side here and keep my fabrics that I'm going to be working on and any other little cute displays. I have patterns hanging there, which is not great. I need a new system. And this is one of my cross stitches, which I will be selling a pattern for hopefully soon. Okay, this corner you'll be very familiar with. So I've got my dress form, mirror, decorative fun area, fabric stash. I've had a few questions about this one. This was just a jacket I got from Tree of Life years and years ago, and I've been embroidering into it. It's going to be one of those things that just takes forever and will probably never end. So it's more decorative than anything now. The mirror I just got from IKEA. I ended up getting new. I tried to find secondhand but had no luck. I don't really like this one, but it was the cheapest full length one around, so it does for now. Oh, these drawers are familiar to everyone, and I've had these I think like 20 years or something, so they're a little worse for wear, but still doing the job. Stationery, postage, blah blah. I've got quite a few of my patterns in here at the moment. Some of them I've been keeping in large folders, which I thought was a good idea at the time. This is actually totally impractical. So I'm just going to keep these for like really bulky big patterns and come up with something new in the meantime. Let's talk fabric stash. I haven't put my normal lighting on today, so apologies if the quality is a bit crap. Anyway, so fabric stash. Unfortunately, I get a bit of natural light here. So I'm a little bit worried about these fading, but I do like them on display, so I don't really know how to go about that. To be honest though, a lot of these things I'm trying to use quickly and not have stuff sitting here forever, and use what I have before I go and buy things, except that I'm designing some of my own fabrics, so stay tuned to that. Yeah, so obviously color coordinated, got all my whites and greys and blacks here. Up here is bed sheets, interfacing, linings, a couple of op shop clothes. Yeah, bits and bobs there. I got this vintage crate a while ago, and that's got all my wool stash. There's a lot of old acrylic stuff in here that I wanted to do crafty things with, and I've been hanging on to for far too long, to be honest. I've picked up a few fun things from reverse garbage, but the bulk of my knitting supplies are back where I'm staying at the moment, in another basket and a bag. And then this old basket, gosh, I think this was like one of those gift hampers years ago. That's just got fat quarters and scrap fabrics that I've collected, which is good for little crafty projects. I might show you in the cupboard. Okay. I'll show you inside the cupboard. I just realised this is also IKEA, and I just painted it myself. I don't like buying IKEA stuff all the time, but a lot of it is like 20 years old, you know, from my university days. So I'm trying to buy secondhand and vintage things now, and slowly, although the cutting table, anyway, whatever. So inside is just a bit of a shit show. Food, toolbox. I've got some of my bias binding, ribbons, elastic, bits and bobs, paint, cleaning stuff, tissues. Not very interesting, but I love this colour. Ironing station, again, IKEA, because cheapest. And when I was there recently, I succumbed to buying some baskets, which have actually come in really handy. So this is toiles and things from the op shop. And yeah, just stuff all gets thrown in there at the moment. And then the other one, which is a cute pink one, that is all scrap fabrics as I'm sewing. So that's handy to have next to, yeah, the super ugly ironing board. And I realised it doesn't have somewhere to rest my iron, so you get what you pay for. But I did buy their gingham cover to go over the top, which is cute. A lot of you will be familiar with the Oliso iron. Had to have it. This was a birthday present. So good. Absolutely love it. And pink, of course. Underneath, I've got a secondhand basket, which is full of stuff I need to organise, but fabric scraps, which are all organised into different coloured bags. Clearly, I've just chucked stuff in there. But that's also hiding all my power cords at the moment. Might spy here a little delivery. I'm going to do a little unboxing of that shortly. And some knit whips. Hopefully I'm in shot. So this is where all the magic happens. Again, very, very old IKEA desk setup that I've had forever. I used to actually have another piece, which I've just got up against the wall now. Yeah, I'm trying to condense it just to one area. I've got a tripod here for filming sewing, but also it turns around for ironing, and I'm hoping it's going to do really good like overhead shots when I'm doing my art stuff, which you are yet to see. So this does 3 purposes, which is my sewing, graphic design, and illustration artwork stuff. I took some pictures earlier when I first moved in to do like a little stop motion, which I'll put in now. So I'll show you where I keep everything. Lots of fun, colourful things out and handy. All my art materials are in here, these drawers. So that's nice and handy. My sewing box is over in the other side. So, hopefully I'm not blocking it. But this cute little corner, because I've got my threads, and I just keep my sewing machines up here with another IKEA. Honestly, this green, I can't go past it. So I think in there at the moment, I've got some overlocking threads, buttons, and stones for making my pattern weights, which I'm going to do a tutorial on soon. I'm hiding my planning under there at the moment. So I'll talk a little bit about my sewing machine. I'm a little bit embarrassed now that I got this because I didn't realise how basic she is. But I got this before I knew anything about sewing, and it was really good entry level cost wise. So it's the Singer Start. You can't really choose any number settings at all, but it's got some basic stitches. It's got the decorative stitch, which you'll know from my apron dress video, buttonholes. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it does everything I need it to right now, and one day I will upgrade, but right now she's doing a great job. Overlocker, I'm so lucky. I got this at the Sydney Destash market and it was only $40. This is a Janome, and I have a feeling this was something they did with Aldi, so that's why it was so cheap. But yeah, it's been great, such a life changer. And yeah, if you can get one secondhand, definitely the way to go. Now this one's a bit fun. I was gifted this recently by my partner's mum. It's so cute, vintage Husqvarna. Yeah, so it's got a front loading bobbin. Cute little accessories box with everything. Yeah, this hasn't been used for quite a while, so I need to go get this serviced before I even try and use it. But I'm so grateful that she gifted this to me. Really cute, beautiful machine, and looking forward to trying it out. I almost forgot. I got a little package yesterday, which I thought I could open with you guys. Let's do it. Never done an unboxing before. Always been too impatient. Okay, sticker. We love. It's like a present. So I've been eyeing off the Somo Australian beeswax for a very long time. This is so the wrong weather to be doing it though, because it's just rock hard. So I got the Australian beeswax, and I'm going to use this to coat my embroidery threads as I'm doing the apron style dress, all the floral embroidery. I'm hoping that it will just protect my threads, and the reason I haven't used this in any of my cross stitches, I heard it discolors your threads over time, but because this is going to be an apparel piece, I think it will slowly wash out over time. Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying it. Curious to see how we go. So while I was doing that, I thought I'll get some other goodies. Got some embroidery needles. I love these little tins. They are so cute. And glass head pins. When I was doing the circle skirt, I kept running out of pins, and I had to use some like dressmaker tailor, whatever. They weren't quite big enough and they were a bit too thick. And I love my other ones that I've got, but I thought glass head ones would be good for ironing. So yeah, that's exciting. And yeah, I'll do a little close up of these to show you. So that's my little sewing and art studio and design. I hope you enjoyed the quick tour, and if there's anything you would like to know more about, please drop in a comment below and I can try and answer that straight away or in a future video, and hopefully my face is in focus.